Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, Tim, back with something different. And these videos don't necessarily get a lot of play, but I feel like it's important to share them anyway. I see this all the time as creatives and as photographers, and we have these big life events like a birth of a child, a wedding, a vacation, and some other type of life experience, and we rush to share it with others. We post a few photographs on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, or whatever else you share, and that is where they live and that is where they die. I say this knowing that any social media platform can end. If you don't believe me, just ask MySpace or Friendster or Instagram for that much. Then all those memories and firsts are lost forever. Your kid, who you are so proud of, will never see your happiness at his birth. Your family members, guests will forget how awesome of an experience it was to celebrate your wedding because they are too eager to share it online instead of being in the moment. The next day, it is on to the next thing that social media deems worthy of their attention. Social media used to be about sharing experiences and connecting with others. It is now a place where those memories only exist for a short moment, and is why we should probably be making photography albums and printing our photographs. I share this with my clients all the time. A photograph has about a 300-year shelf life. Let's take a wedding photograph. For example, it will be important to your grandparents, your parents, to you, your kids, and your grandkids. That is about a 5-generation swing of importance that photograph will mean something to someone who loves you. Why should they only exist online? They shouldn't. You should print your photographs because they mean more than you will ever actually know once you're gone. I know we all fall into the trap of likes and heart-shaped smashes and follow counts and stuff like that. Heck, I've even in the past deleted posts if they have not gotten a few likes in the first few minutes after posting it. I just feel as if we have forgotten that photography is about the process and the print. They can exist without each other, but why should they? I remember when I would take my Canon AE1 and I would shoot a roll of HP5, and then I would rush to my local university film lab and develop my film. I would then spend hours in the dark room making prints of really bad photographs. At that time, it didn't matter that my images were slightly out of focus. It mattered because I created something that I was proud of, even if it was technically a bad image. Today, it is click, 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 and click until we can capture an image that we hope will take us from Joe Photograph to famous Joe Photograph. We then post said image online, wait for the oohs and ahs, the heart-shaped smashes and followers to come our way to like the rest of our work. Somewhere, somehow, along the way that we forgot that photography is half shutter click and half print. Like I said before, one can exist without the other, but why should it? And I want to be honest with you, I always feel that social media has been a sham to begin with. Now let me explain this. Do you remember when you would post something online and then someone would see it chronologically? Then some executive thought it was a good idea to decide what they thought people wanted to see. And then they started showing us this random algorithm of stuff that just made us angry. As photographers, we had to adjust. We had to tag people to our photographs. Then all of a sudden we couldn't, so we moved to Instagram. The rules there have changed too. Chasing something that will consistently change will only drive you nuts. The rules will always change, and your work may always be hidden. And if you want to make a lasting effect on your client, send them that amazing photograph you took. Blow it up, number it, and autograph it. Your hard work and amazing photos are too damn good to die on Instagram or on Facebook or to be seen in a Snapchat or in TikTok. I know these things as creatives we feel are important for us to do. I understand that we feel like we have to play this game because it's if we don't play this game, it could be detrimental to our business. But I want to encourage you on a couple of different things. I want to encourage you to create for yourself and do not create for the heart-shaped smashes and the likes that you may get on social media. Those are all temporary. but Wu-Tang is forever. Well, Wu-Tang is forever, but that's really not what I'm talking about. I feel so often that we, you and I need to include myself in this, have gotten so trapped into doing this social media game of doing everything that we think that we should do in order for things to do. Heck, here I am creating this video and sharing it on YouTube for you to hopefully watch. But I just feel like what we do, the photographs that we take, the cameras that we use, the prints that we fail to print are just not as important. It's more important than what we do on social media. Sure, having a following and being liked is important, and is important to our work, but is it the only thing? Is there more than one way to find success as a creative? What comes to mind often is the work of Vivian Maier. And I know this is probably, you may or may not know who Vivian Maier is, but she was a photographer who just created because she wanted to. And then she passed away and had hundreds upon hundreds of undeveloped film stored in a locker that was discovered by someone else who then made her work famous. But she went out and she created wonderful work because she loved doing it. Somehow, some way, we have to learn how to break the cycle of social media. We have to somehow figure out the right balance between creating work for print and creating work for the sake of creating. I just feel that I wanted to share this, and although you may or may not watch it, or this may not be something that gets as many views on YouTube as some of my Leica stuff or other camera review stuff, but I feel that it's important. It's important enough that someone says the quiet part out loud. Sure, you can have 50,000 followers on Instagram, but that platform is just about dead. For photographers, at least. Sure, you can have 1 million followers on YouTube, and you can earn money that way, but will any of those people show up to your funeral? Maybe a few. Maybe we'll get to the point one day where we will have passed away, and at our funeral, someone will say, Tim Riddick had 1 million YouTube followers. As if that is remotely important after I'm gone. No, it's the work that I create, the work that I leave behind. Heck, the whole reason why I even started this YouTube channel was to leave something behind for my kids so they could see what their dad thought in his late 30s. That's the reason why I started this channel. I wanted to leave behind a lasting memory. I have all of these videos stored on a hard drive, and maybe one day my kids will go through them and play through them, and we'll see what their dad was thinking, and we'll see what that he did what he loved to do, and that was to create, just for the simple sake of creating. There's a lot going on in this world today. And I just think as creatives, I don't want us to lose the important parts, which is our family, which is creativity, which is creating because we love to create and not creating because some unknown person may give us a thumbs up or may not give us a thumbs up. Somehow, some way, you and I have got to break the cycle. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.